Welcome back. Let's get a winner. 32. Don't you love that?
Hello all you wonderful roulette players. Welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you taking the time. So today, let's get rolling. I'm still on the 2 double street, 1 dozen kick because it's working. And I wouldn't say it if it wasn't, because I've always got the live video to back it up. This is the tweaked version, and it's also been adapted to a friend of mine who gave me some input as well. John, thank you. Appreciate it. So the base bet is like we've always remembered. $5 goes on the double streets, $10 on the second dozen, and $5 again on these 2 double streets. What does that give us? Gives us 24 numbers covered, right? 24 numbers covered. And if we just bet that way, we would win $10 every time. But we are going to invest another $5. And if you notice from the past, this is what I've done. This is $2 goes on the greens, covering those damn things, okay? Because yesterday, I can't tell you how many freaking greens I had. Unbelievable. So I was glad that I made a nice $11 every freaking time. Okay, tweak. What is it? Well, John called me the other day and said, hey, why don't you take it from here, put it over here? Now you've got 4, 8, 12 jackpot numbers. 12. Now you do take away the partial losses, right? Which I always like the partial losses. I mean, let me back up. I didn't want them, but if they were going to happen, at least I didn't lose all of my $25. However, getting those extra jackpot numbers is awesome. I can't tell you the amount of times that it paid off. Now, occasionally, yes, I did hit a 7. And I'm thinking, wow, that used to be a jackpot number. And a 28. But more times than not, it more than covered having those additional 4 jackpot numbers. Now, I like this version better than my original. It's worked for me. Yes, you do get a few streaks where you get bad numbers. But that's why you've got the bankroll. Now, as you can see here, I've gone from $500 to $800 in the bankroll, depending on what you have. Not all of us have $2,000 to go down to the casino, all right? That's a fact. But having a minimum of $500, I think, is crucial, guys. You've got to have a minimum of $500. And if you're betting with $500 worth of bankroll, only go up 1 unit at a time, okay? 1 unit. Now I'm talking about the whole thing. You go up 1 unit on each, including the inside, okay? If you've got an 8 to a larger bankroll, you can take a bit more of a risk, and obviously you are going to be increasing your profit and reducing the time that you're there, which I like both of those 2 things. That combination is perfect for me. So with that 800 or higher bankroll, and quite honestly, guys, I'm just going to be straight up. I always go down with a minimum of $2 grand in my pocket. Not that I'm planning to put $2,000 into any one strategy, but I'm playing multiple things, so I like to have a bit of flexibility, just in case one strategy goes awry, all right, and it screws me over. So with that, I double up if you've got an $8 to $1,000 bankroll. It gets you to your goal much sooner, and I prefer playing it that way. However, there's 2 different options. Today, I'm going to show you the lesser version, which is the $500 option, okay? Again, this is the tweak, guys, having these additional 4 jackpot numbers. Let's get rolling because I want to win some money. I've got great live video on the back end of this video showing you exactly what I did here in the casino yesterday, and I was hammering it, guys. I probably made, I don't know, $800, $900 yesterday. And it wasn't a struggle at all. So I played many, many sessions, not just a couple to try and give you a highlight. No, I'm dragging this through the mud just to make sure that it works. And it does. And the reason I felt comfortable with it is because my original version worked as well. I'm not saying this is the only way to play this. You know, you could go back here and still make money because it's worked out really well for me. So just choose you know, choose which one you like or prefer. So 31, it's not a jackpot number, but it makes us $5. We come away with $5. These are all losses. I will break it down this time just so you can see it. So that's $5, 10, 15, 20. And of course we get paid 25 because it's 5 to 1, right? $5. Enough for a cheap cup of coffee. I say that, you know, because some of the lattes do get a little pricey. Okay, let's get back to it. $10 there, $5 goes there, and our bets go right back where you know they are. $2 on the greens. You know how that works. Let's write it down. Let's go ahead and spin because I'd like to try and get as many spins in as possible. But it works, guys. I'm calling this the closest thing to a guaranteed win you can get in this game. I know that's a bold statement, but I believe it. And with that, we've got a complete loss. I know, that didn't sound good, but that's just the way it is. You're gonna get losses because you don't have all the numbers covered, but you have a number of them. You've got 26 positive numbers. Okay, 25. I'm just gonna take it all down and call it a complete loss. We go up, right? Remember, we go up 1 unit, which is $10 there, $20 there, $10 there. And on the inside, we do the same. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 4 here, right? Because we had 2 originally. Now we've got $50 in play here, guys. Remember that. It's not a cheap version, but we're only going to go up 1 unit every time. It's not like it's going to double. So 25 is a negative number, but I'm expecting them. You're not going to have all easy numbers. But you wait. It's going to come back beautifully. Yes. Frickin'. I love it when you get jackpot numbers, guys. I just frickin' love it. And this is the difference. If I was listening to my old version, that would not have been a jackpot number. But because of John pushing me and said, hey, give yourself more jackpot numbers, now we have a jackpot number. And we're on level 2. These are all losers. Let's get paid. We're going to get paid $50 here, guys. 50. Frickin' love it. 5. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's $50. That pays that one off. Then we're going to get another $16 over here. Look at that. In one hit. Boom. We are in profit. Not a lot of profit, but we're in profit. We've just made $3. It's going to go over in the tray. Okay? Perfect. 16, because we got $2 on it, right? 8 to 1. And it comes down to base. And that comes down to base as well. So that was kind of nice the way it started out. Doesn't always come out that pretty, but hey, it's nice to have a loss and then have a win. And that's typically the way it's been working for me in the casino, as you'll see by the live video right after this one. So please take the time just to quickly go through that. I think you'll get a lot out of the live video portion. I'm trying to show better quality video when I'm in the casino. Yes. Now this could not have been wrote up any better. Okay. We've had a loss. We've had a partial. Sorry, not a partial. We've had a loss. We've had a minimal win. We've had a jackpot win. And now we've got a green. Really, you've seen it all almost, you know. This one's going to pay 17, right? This times 2. So it's going to pay $34. $34. So we lose these. And I'm breaking it down because it's the first time we've got it. So 17, 34, 10, 20, 23. So we've got some work to be done here. 30 and 1. We come away with $11 winner, guys. $11. I'm just going to make it nice and easy on me. Nice. That's why I like covering those freaking greens. So important. They come back and they bite you in the ass just when you don't need them to. Now they're on our side. Not only do we have the 24 numbers here covered and 12 of them being jackpot numbers, we've also got the greens that are also really close to being a true jackpot number. We're getting paid $14 here every time we hit a jackpot number. We're getting paid 11 over here, okay? As you can see. So with that, we just keep going. And right now we're doing very well. But this is not exceptional, guys. This isn't blown out of the park like, hi, this is a highlight. No, this is not that case. This is typically what I'm seeing at the casino. 22. It's going to be a win, but it's going to be a minimal win, right? You know that. We're going to lose we're going to lose $15 because you got 5 in white and another 10, so that's $15. But look, I'll break it down I'll do this the last time, guys, just so you don't have to sit through it every time. So we have $15 worth of losses, but we're going to get paid 20. So we pick up another nickel. Beautiful. I won't break it down again, guys, because I think we've all got the idea of it. I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. $2 goes there, and 22 is a great number. Anything that happens in the middle, you know we're getting paid. So what are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in 5 spins, guys, and we're already up $24. That's not bad when you're considering you've got a very small base bet. We've got a lot of coverage, so you should expect multiple wins. Another $5 winner, guys. And again, I'm not overdoing this at all. I know that you're going to get some back-to-back losses, okay? They do happen. But it doesn't happen very often. And then when you do, you get to recover very quickly. When you're playing the double up, when you get to the 3rd and 4th level, that's where you recover really fast. But if you're going up 1 unit each time, which we are right now, it's going to take longer. You're going to have to sit on when you get to the 3rd level, you're going to have to sit for 2 wins before you come down a level. That's just my own personal view. Now, if I'm way up in profit, no, you don't have to. Base it on where your bankroll is and where your profit is, okay? You don't have to be making money every single roll to still be ahead of the game. Hopefully that makes sense. 32. Look at that. Again, John paid off because that would not be a jackpot number normally, but it is right now. Another $14. Thank you, John. I'm going to give 15, put it right in the tray, and give $1 back. And again, $50 to $100 worth of profit is what you should expect. I do still like the fact making 50, because it feels like once you get to about $100, I start feeling a little greedy per session. I've done it. You've seen my live video that I keep doing the 150. Okay, keep going for that. But it does make me start feeling a little bit greedy after about $100. Come back, reset, and do it again later. Give yourself 15 minutes in between. That's what I'm suggesting. Beautiful. 32. Love that. Thank you. Doing exceptionally well. Let's keep going. But I'm not overhyping this, guys. Try it out for yourself. You know, bang it out on the simulator first. But I'm giving you live content, and I'm not playing it 3 times losing and then showing you the only one that wins. I don't do that BS. I'm not doing it, wouldn't do it. Because I'm out there on the street trying to make money. And the roulette is the one thing that has worked for me consistently. It's the only thing. I can't do crap at craps. I don't know why. I love playing it, but it bites my ass because maybe I'm not disciplined enough. That's probably what it is. But craps, slots, baccarat, I can't put a system together that really works, guys. 23, it's going to be a $5 winner. Okay? Because it's center, we get paid 20, we lose 15. You know how that works. Let's keep going. I'm going to alternate the wheel a little bit. 23. And again, I'm trying to get better at the audio version of it so that it's not so, you know, you don't have all the background noise. So I'm trying to get better at that as well. So we can have a quick swig. Come on. I was actually hoping for a loss, quite frankly. 13, you know what happens when it's in the center. Winner. $5 goes in the tray again. And where are we? 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 already. We are 14 minutes into it. It's almost perfectly timed. Okay? We're up 53 bucks and we're right at 14 minutes. I'm going to go just a little bit longer to kind of prove the point, and maybe I'll show you exactly what the levels are just so you know. And that's right, we'll do a couple more spins and we'll show you the sizing on doubling, doubling the initial bet, but then going up 1 unit on each. Number 13, love it, love it, love it. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. And again, I'm going to go straight back to the warhorse here pretty shortly. 23, wow, that 23 has been hot. How many times we had that puppy? One, okay, maybe, for some reason I thought we had it, maybe I'm wrong, 23. I thought we had it twice already, but not to worry. Another $5, guys. One more, and then I'll show you what we do when we lose. Because it does happen. But the recovery, I think, is still very important to this strategy, because it does recover even with a lesser of the two bankrolls, which is what we're talking about here. Minimum of $500. 6. Do I need to say anything more right now? It's another jackpot number. Again, we've got 12 jackpot numbers. You're going to get your fair share. I'm going to give 15, take one back. Okay. So, I'm going to I'm just trying to clean things up here because I'm going to put that over there. That was a 6, right? And if I remember correctly, it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I may have missed one spin, guys, but let's say 11 spins, and this is what we've made. And we did have that one complete loss, right? We did have many small wins. And we've got $72 in profit. $72. Now, in my personal opinion, that becomes almost part of my bankroll now. So now, this is how I would play this. That becomes part of my bankroll. I would do a couple of more sessions, get myself to a minimum of 800, and then I would feel more comfortable doubling up each time I lose. At the initial level at 500, and there's nothing wrong with playing this way. It's very conservative, I get it. But most times for me, I like to get in and then I like to get the hell out. You know what happens. You get side attractions. You're on your way out and you see a slot machine you like, or craps, or whatever it is that's going on. It pulls you back in, okay? Try to avoid those things. You go in with a mission, you do your thing, and then you get the hell out. Try that for at least a week or a month. You'll be amazed of how much money you save. Trust me, because I've been on the other frickin' side of that so many times. Okay, I got off on a side rant there, but okay. That's the base bet. You know what the second level is. You're going to go to $4 and $2. Okay. And here, obviously, we're going to double up in this case because it's going up 1 unit. So that would be, so you got $25 on the initial one, you got $50 on the second one, on second level. Then we're going to go up 1 unit, which means I'm going to go from $20 to $30, okay? Because the original bet was 10. And of course, everything else. Now, there are some variations here that you can do. I have done it where on the inside, these corner bets, I've stayed at level 2 and just stayed there. That is just cream on the top, okay? So you could do that to conserve your bankroll. If you're feeling negative or things aren't really going very well, I would stay right there. You're still going to make good money, okay? Stay at level 2 on the corner bets. But you've got to go up on these 4 bets. You've got to go up 1 level. So the next level would be $6 on the greens, on the split, right? And then over here, we're going to go to $30 on the center dozen, or sorry, the second dozen. And then we're going to go to $15. I'm going to take some more red. There it is. I'm going to take a fresh stack. I'm going to go to $15 on the double streets, okay? So you know how this is going. We're just going up 1 unit on each. Same goes again. Let's say that I decide to leave those as they are. All right. So the next bet would be to go to $8 over here. $8 on the greens, okay, because we're going up one level. And then we're going to go to $20 on both the double streets, and then we're going to go to $40 over here. All right, now that's pretty unlucky to lose 4 in a row. What happens when we win? Good question. When we win, depending on what our bankroll is like, and also where we are on profit, because you may have won many times before, and then you went into a losing streak. Okay, if your profit is looking pretty healthy, you may win on this level, and then come down a level. Okay, just utilize good judgment, right? You don't need to be greedy. But if I don't have any profit and I just walked into the table and then all of a sudden I've got 4 losses in a row, I'm staying on this level for 2 hits. Then I'm coming down for this one. Depending on where I'm at, I'll come down again and again. Okay? I come down 1 level each time. But initially, if I don't have any profit, I hit this twice, whatever the level that I'm at. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Check out the live version at the back end here. I think you'll get a big kick out of it. I enjoy doing them, and I enjoy making money consistently, slowly but surely. Just don't get freaking greedy. That's the key. Thanks. Catch you later. Bye.
So my friend John in San Francisco came up with a new option for us. Instead of putting the dollar units right here, which you've seen in my previous videos, he's suggesting that we get an additional 4 jackpot numbers. So we're going to try it out this way to see how it works out. Now we've only got 26 numbers working for us now, rather than 30. But we've got an extra 4 jackpot numbers, 16. So it's still a winner. Still made $5. We'll definitely take that. Bet 25, 130. Nice. Let's do it again. And hopefully we can take advantage of the additional 4 jackpot numbers. Now what I am missing out though is if a 25, 26 or a 10 or 11 comes, I'm not going to get that partial loss of $9. So that makes a difference, or it could. So let's see what happens. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. This weekend, I'm going to make money on football one way or another. But right now, let's start out with making a couple of dollars here. See, there's a 10. Now, if I'd had it my original version, I would have got a partial loss there, right? I would have made $9. Now, yeah, that's $9, but no worries. Instead of making a couple of dollars, I'm hoping that I can catch up by hitting one of the jackpot additional 4 numbers. So that's one I'm going to put down as a loss. So I'm hoping to hit a couple of jackpot numbers that I wouldn't have had, which will make up for the numbers that I had covered, like the 25, 26, 10, and 11. Let's see how it works out. Very closely related to the other version that I had on 2 double streets, 1 dozen. Nice. 12. Okay. That's a negative number anyway, right? So I'm not going to worry about that. And I forgot to double up on the last one, you remember? I should have doubled up, and I forgot. So with that, I'm going to double up twice, because I forgot to double up the last time. And if I win this time, obviously it's extra money in my pocket. Because 10 was a complete loser, and 12 was as well. So that's 2 losses in a row. Let's see if we can capture a winner here, and possibly a jackpot number. 26 numbers opposed to 38. That's still pretty good odds, guys. was really close to being a zero, but as you can see, it was a negative number. So again, I'm doubling up. So that was so close to being a wonderful zero, because a zero is going to pay us quite a bit of money as well. And the way I like it is how they show what you get paid when you hit. So I do like that. Now I do need to put a couple of extra dollars in here because I only put 500 in. And remember, I always go with 800. So I got to put a little bit more moolah in the machine. But it only allows you to put it in when it's not spinning. So I have to wait. See if we can get a better number this time. 15 is a much better number, but it's still not a jackpot number, but it's a winner. We bet 200, we won 40 bucks on that one. So I'm going to rebet until I get back to where I need to be. I'm going to have an $800 bankroll here. Because we won, I don't need to go up anymore. So now I'm in 800 bucks, guys. And as you can see here, I've got a credit of 500, but my bet is 200. So I'm down about $73 right now. So let's see if we can collect it. And any jackpot number will give us a major hit here. Let's see what happens. Come on. I'll take a 6 or a 9. 33. Now I would not have got paid on that one before. Remember, guys, I would not have got that would not have been a jackpot number. Now it is. I'm actually up 35 bucks right now. So now I can go back down to base. So I've got to hand it to John. Came up with that idea. It's actually paid for me right now. So let's see if we can get another one out of him. Yeah, so it paid off this time, guys. Having those four numbers, because I only had 28, 29 before. So instead of putting it here, I put it over here, giving us 4 jackpot numbers. And that time, I lost the 10, right? 9 bucks, but I made it back with that jackpot number. So that was awesome. Let's see if we can do that again. I'll also do a practice session on this as well, so you've got it. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, zero! Friggin' love zero this time around. Worked out well. We made good money on that one too. We're up 46 bucks so far, guys. And that's the base level, so I'm staying right there. That 33 was beautiful. Then come back with a 0. Freaking love it. Small pieces, guys. Add up. Don't get greedy. That's the key here. Now, at the Warhorse, which is where I'm at right now, you have to earn 200 points to be able to achieve a comforter. And so I'm going for 200 points, which I'm not exactly sure how many points I've acquired so far. But to pick up that new comforter for our king-size bed, I think. But I'm hopefully going to make $100 in the process here. That's the key. Oh, zeros back to back. Wow. Wow, this time it's a double 0. But for us, that works out really well, guys. Really well. Well, we're up 57 bucks right now. I'm not arguing about that. Those zeros or those greens can sometimes be your best friend or your worst enemy. And on this strategy, that's why I incorporated those. I don't want to be worried about those. We've got 26 numbers that you're in good shape. Because we've got 26 numbers that are paying us, but we've got 4, 8, 12 numbers that are jackpot numbers, including the greens, because they pay extra as well. So you've got 14 numbers out of the 26 that are paying you jackpot-like wins. You can't beat it, guys. Well, you can, but right now, it's doing well. 36, it's not great for us, but that's okay. That was a bit of a hit, but that's okay. You know what we do. Now, as my friend John mentioned to me this morning, you know, your streaks are always possible. So remember, there are a bunch of numbers that could come back. back to back multiple times. We are only covering 26 numbers out of 38. So there are 12 numbers on that board that can sometimes kick you in the butt, right? We've got 12, 18, 24, 25, 26. So just be ready for it. 25 is another bad number. See what I'm saying? And sometimes it just happens that way. Sorry, I forgot to show you the wheel, but all right, rebet, double. But I do like the idea of having additional jackpot numbers, because when they do pop, you get all your money back. You get the majority of your money back. So in one hit. So let's see. We've had two bad numbers. Let's see if we can get a couple of goodies. But having that additional bankroll, if you're going to be doubling up, okay, you've got to have that additional bankroll. If you just want to go up one level every time and do my original version, it's a lot safer on the bankroll. But I'm going, because I've got more money on me and in my bankroll, I can afford to go this way. But maybe for you, if your bankroll is minimal and you've got $500, just go conservative, guys. Okay, I'm going to do one more at that same level, guys. If it was a jackpot number, I would have come down to base, but if you got $500 in the bankroll, just go up one unit on each, except the inside. You just go to $2 on that max, and then that stays put. It's the other four bets that you go up one unit on. And check out my previous video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But this one right now is doing very well. And it takes a lot of the anxiety away. As I said, you got 12. Actually, you got 14 jackpot numbers, because the greens are acting as a jackpot number as well. Number 9. 9 again, John. You made that. That's a jackpot number now, where it wasn't before. We're back up to $58, so I'm going to come back down to base again, guys. No reason to gamble more than I need to. So I've got to hand it to John right now. Having additional jackpot numbers is paying off. Now, I think I got a 25 that I lost $9 on, and I got a 10 that I lost $9. So I lost $18, but with the two jackpot numbers that we've definitely overcome that. So it's paying for itself right now, the way I've got it, or the way that John suggested. So I'm actually liking this method right now. The bankroll is the key. The only way you can win at this is if you've got enough bankroll to overcome losses. 19 is a great number, guys. Look at that. It's not a jackpot number, but it pays us. Keep moving in the right direction. Rebet. And we're at the base level again. We're 11 minutes into it, and we're up 50, 60, 62, 63? 63. So, doing pretty well so far. Come on, bring her in. I think I've got to play for about 20 minutes before I get my zeros. You know, for us, that works out pretty well. It's not jackpot, but it's pretty damn close. We're up 74 so far, guys. Rebet. Look how many greens we've had. Jeez. 1, 2, and 3 in the last 10 spins. Crazy. But you know how this goes. All right, let's keep going. I've got 2 pro teams that I'm going with tomorrow. I'm going with Detroit to win money line, and also Portland. Baltimore, I apologize. Baltimore. We'll see how those work out. I'm going to have a little tickle on both of them. 15. Okay, it's not the best number, but it's a winner. We made $5 on it. Love it. Rebet. I'm going to go for 100 this time, guys, and check my point level because I'm looking for 200 points so I can get that freedom. Well, let me take the word free out of it, but that prize that you can earn if you get 200 points. Even though I'm a top tier person here as far as their levels, I still have to earn my 200 points apparently. Not sure why. Okay, give me a 21. Come on, 21 would be great. Okay, 8. Okay, 8 is a fantastic number. Look at that. We still got it. Yep, that's a jackpot number. You know that as well as I do. That is freaking awesome. Love it. Okay, let's do another one. Rebet. One more puts us over 100, I think, guys. A nice little hit. $100 may not be what it used to be, but it's still a nice chunk of change for a $25 bet that has 26 numbers working for you. 14 of them are essentially jackpot numbers where we're making more than the minimum. So, and I do like the tweak, John. Did a nice job with the tweak. 31. Okay, another winner. It's not a jackpot, but that's okay. 98, pretty damn close. But having those additional 4 jackpot numbers with John's tweak seems to be paying off. Yeah, we're just going to go with $100 profit this time, and then I'm going to check my points, guys. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on a recent tweak that I'm playing with, and I'm going to be playing this all week heavy, so I'll get a better idea of how long it or how well it works in the long run. What is it, 14? Like 14. Okay. I think we've achieved the goal, guys, don't we? Yeah, $903. All right, with that, I'm going to give it a break. I'll catch you later. Thanks. Bye.